I was born into an all-American middle-class church-going family. They provided for my every need and want and undoubtedly loved me. I take complete responsibility for my actions and ask that nothing I share today reflect negatively on my parents or my family. I was only 16 and a couple of months into a relationship when I found out I was pregnant. I was an 11th grader, a girl that loved to play basketball and laugh with my friends and was beginning to think about college plans. I couldn't be pregnant, but I was pregnant. I was paralyzed by terror and panic, and this shock caused tunnel vision, and all I could see was the desperation to protect my parents and the father of the baby and myself from shame and fear of the unknown. Abortion was presented to me, along with the money and an appointment, so I set out to fix my mistake and never look back. I didn't go to any adult for help. I didn't even give my parents a chance to help me. I took matters into my own immature and terrified hands. I just couldn't be pregnant. On December the 23rd, 1995, 23 years ago, I took the life of my first child through a secret abortion. For over 17 years, I was a prisoner of the deepest shame. I had so much mental and emotional anguish. I feel certain I experienced the unending process of spiritual death. I couldn't even see an accurate reflection of myself in the mirror. The smell and the sound from the abortion facility haunted me. Hearing a vacuum cleaner just sent me into panic. I had nightmares and flashbacks. I was miserable and angry all the time. I lost my joy and my laughter. I remember in my 20s, people asked me all the time, why don't you ever smile? I had severe anxiety and depression. I hated myself so much. I just wanted to die. I had zero self-respect, zero self-esteem, and zero self-love. This affected all of my relationships over the years and carried over into a marriage and my ability to be a healthy mother. So how did I do this, have this secret abortion without any adult in my life knowing? It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense because by law here in the state of Arkansas, if you're under the age of 18, you can't even vote or go purchase tobacco or a lottery ticket. And if you're under the age of 18 and you want to get married or change your birth name, sign up for the military, purchase a gun, go get a tattoo or a body piercing, you are legally required to get a parental or a guardian consent. The same is actually true for a minor seeking an abortion. However, with this, there's a loophole. The abortion facility will actually call down to the courthouse and schedule a hearing for this minor female to meet with a circuit judge. She goes before him and tells him or her reason for needing an abortion without consent. If she seems responsible and mature enough to be making this decision on her own free will, or it seems that it's not in her best interest to obtain consent, he simply signs a legal waiver called a judicial bypass and sends her on her way back down to the abortion clinic. These are the very steps that I took at the young age of 16 to obtain an abortion without any adult in my life knowing. How do we heap this type of responsibility on a minor? I mean, there's a definite maturity and safety issue to consider with any of the decisions I've just mentioned, yet with abortion, the most serious one, it's legally the easiest to obtain. Young women deserve better. If the reality and the truth of the emotional aftermath, not only myself, but countless post-abortive women have experienced, and the absurdity of the judicial bypass aren't enough to convince a person of the need for awareness and reform of abortion laws, consider that science has proven, and leading embryology textbooks teach the truth, that at the moment the egg and the sperm unite, all of the inherited features of a new individual are determined. New human life begins. At that moment, hair, skin, eye color, gender, and even some personality traits are determined. And only 21 days after conception, before a woman's menstrual cycle is even missed, her baby's heart begins beating. Then by the time she realizes that she's missed her cycle, her baby already has its own blood type and all of its organ systems are forming. And after the 8th week, this embryo is now called fetus, which means young one or offspring, and has begun forming fingers and toes and is purposely moving in its mother's womb. Development continues rapidly day after day. week of pregnancy, this young one has completed its first trimester of development. Arms and legs are clearly identifiable on ultrasound as they move and kick. Pigment-filled eyes are covered with eyelids. All organ systems are present. This little one has vocal cords and taste buds. It's a clearly identifiable little human being at only 2 inches long and can suck its thumb, silently scream, and feel pain. Yet the Guttmacher Institute reports that 89% of abortions occur during these first 12 weeks of pregnancy. How on earth is abortion, which ends human life, deemed women's reproductive health care and even applauded in some circles when we live in a country at a constant struggle for human rights? I am convinced that if a woman became pregnant with a puppy or a kitten that changed into a human baby at delivery, not only would abortion be illegal, it would be viewed as harming the helpless or the most evil form of animal cruelty. The Guttmacher Institute also reports that less than 1% of abortions are due to rape or incest, and only 3% attributed to fetal health issues and 3% to a mother's life truly being in danger. Yet these small percentages are the smokescreen that keeps abortion legal and uses birth control in well over 90% of pregnancies that inconvenience lifestyle. There's just got to be a better way. If you're here today and like me, you have an abortion in your past, I'm not speaking the truth to harm you or guilt you. My desire is only to shed the light of wisdom on the knowledge of what the unborn is, a little human being. And that abortion doesn't fix anything or go without consequences. Life doesn't just go back to the way it was before, because the emotional and spiritual repercussions are long-lasting. Had it not been the gentle encouragement of my husband when I was deep in depression, to own it, do something about it, quit letting it control you, I would have never set out on a journey to healing. It began through a post-abortion healing retreat led by the most amazing, loving, supportive, and non-judgmental women at Options Pregnancy Center in Cabot, Arkansas. And then another post-abortion healing retreat through Deeper Still, which has a chapter starting here soon. There I learned about the real character of God, and that grace and forgiveness were for me too, and it changed my life. I share my very real experience, not only to save babies, but to save a woman considering abortion from years lost to shame, grief, and regret, and to give hope to at least one other post-abortive woman silently screaming and trapped in a prison of shame to please seek healing and forgiveness. It's available for you too. I petition each of you to get involved, support the pregnancy care centers, post-abortion healing retreats, and the Arkansas Right to Life with your time, finances, and prayers. These life-affirming organizations are on the front lines, not only providing factual information about abortion, but all 3 parenting options. The pregnancy care centers provide pregnancy tests, ultrasounds, parenting education, baby supplies, love and support, and even healing to the post-abortive woman, all free of charge. Until the hearts of people are changed toward life in general, but especially that of the unborn, there will be no real change. Truth is often inconvenient, but denying it only prolongs suffering. Truth is the real path to freedom, and it is imperative that we do not cease speaking it. German philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer wrote, "All truth passes through 3 stages. First, it is ridiculed. Second, it is violently opposed. And third, it is accepted as self-evident." The truth is that the baby that I conceived at the young age of 16, she wasn't the mistake. The mistake is that I was a sexually active child and I attempted to undo what I had done with a secret abortion, yet found myself the one left undone. Thank you.
Psalm 139 says we are fearfully and wonderfully made. Isn't that correct?